Hello, good day to you. It's Talkin really, and the story today is in Disability News Service, and it's the DWP refused to release 2 reports by coroners. So this story, you won't be surprised, it came out on the 12th of March. Ministers are refusing to release details of 2 reports into the depths of benefit limits in which coroners warned that more disabled people could die if the Department for Work and Pensions failed to take urgent action. DWP has admitted that the 2 Prevention of Future Deaths PFDs reports exist, but it is refusing to provide any further details, including what action it took after receiving them. Both reports were written by coroners in the last 7 years and before November 2019, and were each sent to DWP following the inquest of benefit claimants, one of which was Errol Graham. There is so far no other information on when they were written or the circumstances or the recommendations made by the 2 coroners. Without that information, it is impossible to check if the DWP made the changes the coroners recommended. The Chief Coroner of England and Wales, Judge Mark Lucraft, who receives all PFD reports from coroners and publishes them on the official website of the judiciary, was this week unable to explain why he had not published the 2 missing documents. PFD reports are written by coroners who believe at the end of an inquest that the individual or organisation should take urgent action to prevent similar deaths happening in the future. It was previously thought that since 2013, only 1 PFD report had been sent to the DWP by a coroner. That report was written in January 2014, following the death of Michael O'Sullivan, and was first reported by DNS in September 2015. But a report by the National Audit Office last month into information held by DWP on deaths by suicide of benefit claimants revealed that the department told the spending watchdog that it had received 4 PFD reports since 2013. DNS submitted a Freedom of Information request and asked DWP for copies of those 4 reports. DWP has now replied, providing links to the Michael O'Sullivan document and 1 other PFD report, who was called Alexander Bomar in northwest London in January 2019. DWP said the other 2 reports have not been published by the coroner, and so it would not release them because it treats personal information about deceased persons with a strict duty of confidentiality. Yeah, right. The Freedom of Information response added, "We will only disclose personal information about a deceased person with the signed written consent of the administrator or the executor of the person's estate, where ordered to disclose by a court." A spokesperson for the Chief Coroner said that he simply publishes the reports that he is sent by coroners and doesn't keep a separate log of all the details that are in the report, so that is why it's difficult for his office to track where these reports are. NAO told DNS this week that his team has seen only the summaries of the 4 PFD reports and discussed them in November and December last year. This was probably a DWP error, as PFDs are published by the Chief Coroner of England and Wales and not the individual coroner who has written the report. And there you go. So whose fault is it? It's a case of whose fault is it? DWP blaming the coroner blaming the individuals, and the individuals saying, "Not me, Gov, it's the DWP." So we will never know what the answer is. And of course, we do know the answer to you enjoying the vlogs and subscribing. The answer is thank you very much, and have a good day, and I'll catch you again. Bye for now.